Musicians on Call are here today. This amazing group of human beings give private concerts to hospital patients while they're healing. And this is something very personal to me. And more music, this time to parents' ears, a much needed way to get the little ones the everyday essentials. And Anne Hathaway is back on the big screen again, this time for The End of Oak Street. Your chance to win tickets to see the film. Add a little Coco in your life today. Don't you wanna? Yeah, you do.
Portions of Colorado and Company contain paid content.
Gonna get you through the day. Good friends.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Colorado and Company. All right, we have a way to make your weekend a lot more fun and a lot brighter. All you have to do is head over to 4 Mile Historic Park. Ali Matsuo, the manager of programs and education, great title, brought us a little preview of Bright Nights. Welcome, Ali.
Hi, thanks for having me.
And welcome the flamingo in the room. No, we're not. So for those who are not familiar, what is Bright Nights and how did it get started?
Yeah, Bright Nights is our annual Lantern Festival. It's our big summer event. This year it runs August 8th through November 8th. So it just opened this past weekend, runs through November. Got started 4 years ago. It's another way for us to bring storytelling of all sizes, shapes, colors, and voices to the park.
Amazing.
We partner with artists who come from a company that's based not here in Colorado, but actually has artists from China that come out and do designs and then install the lanterns. And then this year we've actually partnered with some local artists to be able to bring some local art and local storytelling to the story as well.
Right on. I think this is so rad. I love like public art like this. I'm super into. Is there a cultural tie to the Bright Lights story?
Yeah, so our connection this year is tied to the Victorian era that the historic house at 4 Mile was built during.
Got it. I'm a Victoria, so this is
Oh,
very
it's perfect. What a good tie. So the Victorians were really fascinated by travel, by going to other worlds, by understanding kind of what life could be like in a fantasy world.
Yes.
And so this year we've got giant animals, flora, fauna from all over the world that you can take shape and look at throughout the park.
This seems so groovy. That's the right word. It's groovy.
It is.
It's amazing. Now, this is your 4th year, as you said, of Bright Nights. What's new and exciting this year specifically?
Yeah, so this year we've actually partnered with a local immersive theater troupe, and they have designed a scavenger hunt experience for us.
Scavenger hunt.
We brought a sample with us today,
God, show
actually. So you get your really cool bag.
Nice, a good tote.
Also created by an artist here in Colorado.
I like the local. I love the local aspect.
And then inside, you'll find a little scavenger hunt.
I'm obsessed.
Takes you through solving riddles throughout the park. You have to visit 4 different lanterns, and then you do an artist activity. You do a rubbing at each of those lanterns, and then at the end, you get to enter to win a membership at 4 Mile.
I mean, you couldn't have picked a better thing for Tori. This is all I want to do. Lights, local, cultural aspects, and basically a scavenger hunt. Amazing. Okay, looks like we have a flamingo in the room. We want to just dim the lights here. Hold on, Cal. We want to tell us all about it, but let's dim the lights and see the bright lights. Look at this. Go ahead. Look at that. Look at that. That is unbelievable. So tell us about the flamingo, what it's made out of. This is phenomenal.
Yeah, so each of the lanterns is made with welded metal skeletons and frames, and then it's filled with lights and then covered in fabric of different colors. Sometimes the fabric's been painted to give it different variation.
Yes.
So you'll see a flock of flamingos at the park, as well as lots of different animals from Africa, and then bugs from all over the world. And then we've also got some sea creatures as well.
Oh, yeah. The ocean's got to be involved.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I can't tell you at night how cool this is all going to look. I mean, you know, but I'm just really excited. And kids would love it. We're going to put the lights back on because I know you all want to see Ali, right? And me, right? So kids, as I said, would love this huge light display. But rumor has it, you have an adults only night?
Yeah, we actually have 2 adult-only nights that take place on Fridays, August and September.
Okay.
They're experiences that are for the 21-plus crowd.
Amen.
We've got some sponsors who will be on site handing out information about what they do for the community. We've also got some different vendors that are on site for those adult nights specifically. We always have a bar open, but you do get the experience of wandering around without any, small humans also enjoying.
Right.
We like to say that 4 miles for all ages, and so this is a really great experience for igniting the inner child inside of you and getting to experience that joy again.
I always say people who are adults need to play more, and this is a way to do it. With the bar, I mean, you couldn't be more Tori specific. All right, say you want to make a whole evening about this, which I know a lot of families want to do. What is available? You said there's a bar, but to eat and drink, is there something as well?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a barbecue food truck that's on site every night.
You keep adding.
I
You
know.
keep upping the
It
ante.
keeps going better and better,
Better and better.
right? We also have a churro vendor that's there every single night. So you can get your barbecue, you can get your churro, you can get your non-alcoholic or alcoholic beverages from our 4 Mile bar. And then on certain nights, we have a boba tea truck that's available. We have Kona Ice there. So lots of different variety. We've also got a couple of vendors who we partner with regularly. For opening night, we had a vendor who was selling light up headbands, and I know she'll be back throughout the event.
Oh my God.
So you can really make a whole experience of it. It's fun if you come at like 7 and wait for the lights to go down, get your food, get your drink, and then as the night sets, you get to see everything power on, it comes alive.
Oh my God.
You get to interact with some of the lanterns, and then do your scavenger hunt,
right.
and then tootle on your way.
If I were a kid, I would never forget this night. You know what I mean? I would never forget. What a core memory.
That's always our goal at 4
Yeah,
Mile, is to make those specific memories for
I wouldn't
kids
forget
and
this.
adults.
Yeah, and I love it is a public art, exhibit as well. Now, the most important question is tickets. What do we do? Do we need to get them in advance? Can we show up and be like, where's the flamingo?
Yep, so we sell tickets at the gate.
Okay.
They are slightly more expensive at the gate. So you're looking at $30 for an adult ticket walk-up, where it's $28 online. So you save a little bit by buying them ahead of time. If you're buying them ahead of time, you're heading to 4milepark.org. 4 spelled out, F-O-U-R.
F-O-U-R, okay.
And then online, you can purchase a lot of those additional pieces, like the immersive bag experience ahead of time. You save a little bit by purchasing it ahead of time. Otherwise, when you get to the park, you can buy your tickets there at the gate. You can buy your senior or military discount tickets at the gate.
Yeah.
And then you can also purchase some fun goodies on site as well. We've got a silent disco headset.
What's
experience
happening?
that you can buy once you get there. So you get a variety of things.
I can't, Allie. I can't be more excited for this. Okay, Bright Nights, Tori's favorite night, is running now through November 8th. You guys have time at 4 Mile Historic Park. Snag your tickets now at 4milepark.org, of course, spelled out, as she said. But wait, Tori, I'm so generous. We got some tickets to give away to the new Time and Space Traveler immersive experience at Bright Nights. Enter now by emailing mycoco@9news.com and put the word bright in the subject line. Winners will be chosen at random and contacted later. All of you are going to write in, and I hope you do. Good luck. All right, we can't tell if it's the star power or the high drama storyline that makes Lioness so bingeable. Maybe it's Dave Annable. He brings to the show a good spark too. Decide for yourself when we speak with him later. College students can binge Lioness, of course, in between classes, but first, they should probably finish their back-to-campus shopping. From smarter tech to self-care must-haves, there are plenty of items that can help make the transition a lot easier. I had a really hard time. So earlier, Kelly spoke with lifestyle expert, digital creator, and Emmy Award-winning journalist Michelle Park to learn more. Check it out.
Michelle, it is back to school time, and I find it really hard to keep up with all these trends lately. So what trends are you seeing right now for college kids?
Honestly, I also find it hard to keep up with the trends, but as someone who covers consumer trends, I'm seeing a real shift in what college students are prioritizing this year. So today, students are looking beyond our traditional college checklist. They're focused on tech that works smarter, wellness that fits into their routine, and of course, creating a space that supports both productivity and self-care.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, so tell me everything. Where do we start?
I want to start with beauty because everybody loves beauty, and I'm obsessed with Ipsy. It's a leading curated beauty membership delivering some of the most viral and coveted beauty and skincare products right to your door each month. Every delivery is personalized to individual beauty preferences, making it easy to discover new favorites and everyday essentials. And it's a great gift for anyone heading off to college. You can choose from 3, 6, or 12-month gift subscriptions starting at just $52. Visit ipsy.com/gift and check it out.
And it's not just for the ladies, right? The men can be using that too to groom themselves and get ready for college. I love that. Okay, let's talk tech, Michelle.
100%.
What is the latest tech that all these college students are using?
We all know that a great laptop is a must-have for college students. I really like the Dell XPS 13 because it offers premium features at a more affordable price. It's also the thinnest and the lightest XPS ever made at just 2.2 pounds. Plus, with up to 17 hours of battery life powered by the latest Intel Core Series 3 processors, you can easily keep up with a full day of classes and studying. And I love the touchscreen display and backlit keyboard, which make it easy to work anywhere, even in a dimly lit dorm room. For a limited time, actually, students ages 16 and up can get one starting at $599, which is such a great value.
Okay, let's talk dorm living. You just mentioned it. What can we do to make it better?
Well, you know, this is something that might not be on every college list, but you'll be glad you have it. The Zevo Compact Flying Insect Trap. It's designed for smaller spaces and uses blue and UV light to lure, trap, and kill 99.9% of trapped bugs. It provides 24/7 continuous protection, so students don't have to worry about unwanted bugs. Instead, they can focus on studying, relaxing, enjoying dorm life, and you can find the Zevo Compact Trap at major retailers nationwide. Honestly, I wish some of my guy friends had this back when I was in college.
Now, how about for dealing with stress, Michelle?
You know, college life is busy between classes, campus activities, everybody has a packed schedule. So you want an antiperspirant you can count on. Secret Clinical Antiperspirant provides 100-hour protection against 3 types of sweat: stress, heat, and activity, helping students stay confident no matter what the day brings, whether it's tailgating for the big game or giving a class presentation. Secret helps students stay fresh when it matters the most. You can find it at retailers nationwide, and it's at a great price at just under $14.
Okay, where can we go for all this information, Michelle?
For more information, visit tipsontv.com.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Michelle. Have a great day. Take care.
To learn more about everything that was featured, head to tipsontv.com. Ipsy, Dell Technologies, Zevo, and Secret sponsored today's mention. Well, if you're in need of a musician stat, we got you covered. Learn about the organization bringing music into local hospitals. Thanks for staying with us on Coco. This is going to be one of my favorite segments. Imagine you're in the hospital for whatever reason. It's just not fun, right? The poking, the lights, the weird bedside manners. But then you're surprised with a private concert right there in your room. So that's the philosophy behind the organization Musicians on Call. I can't be more excited. Joining me now is Megan, a musician and volunteer for the Denver chapters of Musicians on Call. Hi.
Hi, thank you for having me.
You're part of Bright Nights, this whole outfit. I love this outfit. All right, Megan, tell us how Musicians on Call got started.
Absolutely. There were 2 founders in 1999 who had both recently lost someone close to them after lengthy hospital stays and, you know, really realized a need for bringing live music in to patients. I think we all have experienced the healing power of music, and especially in a place like a hospital, it's so needed.
I took my dog Josie Rose to be a therapy dog too, and just the smile and the bright of something happy, you know, something healing. As I was saying, my late mother was once in a coma state. We didn't know if she'd make it out. We started playing music in her ear of songs she knew, and she started mouthing them with her eyes closed, and she woke up. So I'm such a strong believer in this. Why do you think music itself helps so much? Different part of the brain? What do you think?
Perhaps I don't have a scientific background to support that.
Neuroscientist. No, I'm kidding.
Just a musician. But I think, yeah, we've all experienced the healing power, you know, whether we're going through a breakup or, you know, an illness or any kind of hard life thing. I think music always helps us. And you know, as you said, being in a hospital is often really uncomfortable. It's hard to sleep. And to have someone come in just to see you, you don't have to go anywhere, you know, down several floors to the lobby to see a concert. It's just in your room. You don't have to worry about how you look.
I wish I was a musician. I can't sing, I can't play, but I want to be part of this. It's phenomenal, amazing.
Well, thank you for saying that, because you don't have to be a musician.
Really?
Yes, we are always looking for volunteers, musicians and non-musicians.
Really?
And the non-musicians are just as important as musicians.
Oh, I'm getting involved.
They serve as the volunteer guide that takes the musician around room to room.
I'm getting so involved.
Great, we have one more.
You have no idea how involved I'm getting. Which hospitals, Megan, in Denver are you guys going to?
Yes, we do Children's Hospital.
Of course, that's my favorite.
Campus. Okay. Yes, it's so great. And then the VA, which is also a beautiful facility also on the Anschutz campus. And we recently just started a program at Laredon, which is a day program for adults with disabilities.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the children seeing the music and the veterans? I mean, it would make you so happy. Do the patients sing along? Because if I were in there, I'd try and sing along. Or also, can they request songs? Because we played songs my mom was super familiar with, like Motown, Broadway musicals, things like that.
Love it. Yeah, both. So kids can request songs, vets can request songs. And I love it if they sing along. Not everyone can, not everyone wants to, and that's okay too. But yeah, it's, my favorite part is just seeing kids light up, and I walk in these crazy outfits.
I mean, just you walking in.
I try to make it fun, and I love to see it if they can sing along or dance.
We have some photos going on. Look at this. And the way they're looking at their eyes and down there. Oh, it's like when animals come in. It's just, look at this guy. He's just partying to it. I can't tell you how much I believe in this program. I've shared my story with my mom using music to really wake up. Share a story or two that has really touched you.
Yeah, I have so many. Oftentimes I'll go into a room and a kiddo, especially at children's, is scared
terrified,
or just had a procedure done or something. A lot of times they'll perk up, they'll smile, they'll dance, they'll do the little wheels on the bus dance. And I've had multiple parents, cry, come talk to me afterwards that was the first time they've seen their kiddo smile in a really long time.
That makes me cry. It is, it's so uplifting, other than the crappy lights and the poking and all of that and the frustration and the nausea. It's just, what a beautiful moment for them to have some peace and to rock out. How do you find the musicians?
Well, hopefully anyone watching this.
Oh, so it's all of us can do it. Okay, you guys watching right now, please, if you're a musician, tag in. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, musiciansoncall.org, you can find our application. I frequent open mics. I'm a musician on my own, I'm a singer-songwriter, so you can find me all around town. I'm always promoting the program. I've got business cards, but yeah, anyone you know, if you're watching, if you're interested, or anyone you might know who's interested, please feel free to refer them to musiciansoncall.org.
Amazing. My viewers are very talented, huh? I know some of you are. And it would be an amazing thing to give back and see that smile, honestly. Favorite song to play for the patients? And I wonder, do the kids love Disney? Do you guys do a lot of Disney?
They do.
Okay.
They do, yeah. Lots of kids songs, Bingo, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, Wheels on the Bus. Lots of Taylor Swift requests.
Oh, yes. I'm a Swiftie, so I totally.
Me too.
Are
me
you?
Too. Yes, love it, love it. And I really love, there's a Casey Musgrave song called Rainbow.
I was just going to, is it Rainbow?
Yes.
There's always a rainbow hanging over your head.
Yes, I do that one every shift.
Really? That's a go-to?
Yes.
Oh my God, I would cry so hard if I heard that song. It's such a song of hope. It really is.
Yeah.
Whew, I guess you know how personal this is to me. Please, please, please visit musiciansoncall.org to see all the ways you can get involved, either by playing music, as she said, or donating to their mission, or volunteering if you have no talent like Tori. Please stay with us on Coco because Megan is going to perform for us later in the show. Thank you for what you do. You're a real angel, honestly. Thank you. Thanks again. So over 30 adventure films will be shown in Denver this Saturday, and you have the chance to see them. After the break, we chat with a local filmmaker about the Base Camp Exchange. Stay tuned for that. Colorado is known for getting over 200 days of sunshine each year, which makes our state the perfect location for the Base Camp Exchange. What's that, you ask, Tori? Well, I'm going to tell you. Actually, Kate Barton and Rue Smith are about to tell us. Hello, you guys.
Hello. Thank you for having us.
Rue is a great name.
Thank you. From Winnie the Pooh, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my 3 older sisters loved Winnie the Pooh.
No way.
Yeah.
I would be Piglet. You know I'd be Piglet. Okay, Kate, tell us what's happening on Saturday.
So on Saturday, we are hosting the 2nd annual Base Camp Exchange at Market Station in the heart of downtown Denver. Last year's event was a huge success, so we're bringing it back again, even bigger. 3 immersive studios and over 30 films all on Saturday.
Unbelievable. This is so Denver. You know what I mean?
Denver.
This is so Colorado. Talk to me of what inspired this whole experience, the Base Camp Exchange. What inspired you?
Well, for us, it's really about bringing energy downtown and also making sure that we're really highlighting the amazing adventure community here in Colorado by bringing the voices and brands that are leading the outdoor community. So throughout the day, folks will have the chance to do Q&A with various filmmakers, with athletes, really be face-to-face with these leaders, and then we'll have film screenings, music, vendors, food, a bar, a lot of fun, a lot of learning. Like, what can't you, what could go wrong?
Another event that's speaking my language. And also, I love the idea of allowing us to see, because I'm not an adventurer, but I'd love to see that on screen. And we saw some of the footage, our producers, and they were like, this looks phenomenal, phenomenal. Okay, Rue, so cute. As a filmmaker, what made you get involved? Are you a climber?
Yeah, I'm a climber and a trail runner and a surfer, and yeah, I love the outdoors, and I think the Base Camp Exchange is such an amazing opportunity to just like come together. I think the outdoor community in Colorado is
so big.
So big,
Yes.
and it's so special, and like, I don't know, I think whether you're into like, you know, big alpine adventures or you just like fishing next to a creek.
I like to fish.
Yeah, there you go. You're part of the
I
outdoor
can
community.
fish.
There you go. Well, come on down to the
I'm
Base
gonna
Camp
come on
Exchange.
down.
But yeah, that was why I really wanted to get a part of it, is I think like for me making films, like it often now like ends up on screens, right? It ends up on our phones and ends up on our computers. And I think just to be able to come together as a community of people that are passionate about these outdoor spaces, to come and like share that joy together, I think will be like a really fun opportunity.
I always say when you're in the dark or anywhere watching a movie as a community, there's something very magical that starts to happen. So this is so cool. Tell us about the films that we can see at Base Camp Exchange. Again, we saw some footage that was tree climbing and all this. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So there's...
And we're going to show some more as you speak, so go ahead.
Amazing. Yeah, so there will be all types of films from all over the world. There are 3 production companies, all Colorado-based, so supporting the local film community, which is awesome. An amazing production company, Matchstick Productions, out of Crested Butte. Then Great Escape Media, Brenna Rosenthal from Denver, and is partnering with director Lindsay Hagen to bring a female filmmaker showcase, so only filmmakers, female filmmakers, which I love. And then me, which I'll be showcasing a variety of outdoor adventure films, from tree climbing to hiking to surfing in Senegal to blind ice climbing here in Colorado, trail running documentaries that is coming out now, like as we speak, in Boulder. So yeah, all types of adventures from all over the world, which will be
So you're
really
like the most interesting man in the world, it feels like.
No.
Surfing, filmmaking, rock climbing.
I got hobbies.
Okay, you got hobbies. All right, okay. Kate, what did you choose for, and why did you choose for this to happen in Colorado? Since we are known for our 4-round outdoor activities, is it because of the activities we are proud of here?
It's about highlighting the community. It's also perfect timing because Colorado is celebrating its 150th birthday this
amen,
year.
amen.
And then, you know, Market Station is the perfect place for this because it's home to so many incredible outdoor retailers. So we have Helly Hansen, Thule, Active, Topo Designs. Attendees will have a chance to have special in-store deals with them, as well as a vendor marketplace. So it's sort of this perfect marriage of bringing the community together, doing it in a place that cares so much about the community, and then really bringing and building on the energy that's happening in downtown this weekend anyway.
Which is great, and especially because they're shopping. That's my hobby, so that's exciting.
You can blend all your hobbies.
I'm going to put it all together. All right, Kate, there are more than films at this event. What else is going on?
So it's a full day experience. We'll have vendors, as I mentioned. We'll have live music from local artists.
See, that's so Colorado too.
Local live music. We'll have some food, gyros, tacos, ice cream, and then a bar that's really, the benefits go to the Adaptive Sports Center, which helps to increase access for folks with disabilities to the outdoors. So not only are you enjoying yourself, getting to see some amazing art, but also giving back to the community.
There's nothing better. You got the trifecta right there. Yeah. Unbelievable. Rue, what are you hoping, let's say, and I'm going to ask this to both of you. I go, I'm there. What are you hoping I walk away with from this?
Yeah, I think for me, and it kind of goes back to like why I'm excited to be a part of this event in the first place, but I think there's just like, there's so much beauty in the world, and there's so much joy in the world, and like, as we've seen from different like, you know, lit up flamingos or musicians on call, like there's so many good things happening in the world, and I think for me, like being able to showcase some of that goodness through films, but like the Base Camp Exchange will have music, it'll have art, it'll have good drinks, like it's all of the things that I think as humans we need to be happy, and like coming together, meeting people that are like-minded and passionate about the outdoors and just like sharing that joy, I think it'll just be a really fun, positive day.
Base Camp Exchange, as they said, is taking place this Saturday. It's at Market Station. This is free to attend. Good Lord, the affordability issue right now. This is free, y'all. Find the full list of events at marketstationdenver.com/basecamp-exchange. I can't thank you enough for bringing joy to Denver. Thank you so, so much, you guys. Absolutely. Next week on Colorado and Company, a Coco exclusive, Kelly went to Vegas to kick back with the stars of Spa Weekend. It looks so good. It's so posh. It's so funny. Plus, we have news on one of the most popular art shows in the country, and every piece is under $150. Then National Dog Day is coming up, and we have some good eats to recommend. That's next week on Coco. You don't want to miss it. Rawr. Not great. Colorado and Company is back. Everyone and their mother loves this Paramount Plus show, Lioness. And it's back, baby. The show takes us inside the world of a CIA program where dangerous missions overseas come with very real consequences at home. Earlier, Kelly got to catch up with one of the stars, Dave Annable. Take a look.
Dave, I am so excited to be talking to you. Now, everyone talks about the CIA operatives in Lioness, but your character loves someone who may not come home from her mission. So don't you think that actually makes you the brave person on the show?
Yes, I think, truthfully and sort of jokes aside, I think Taylor has done a wonderful job of showcasing the families of operators and service members that have to deal with the consequences or dangers or of their partners' decisions and choices. And I think Neil's an exceptional character, and he very much could have been side character, speaking about the world, but Taylor did an amazing job of fleshing out a real human being that's patient and vulnerable and loving and nervous. I think, it's a beautiful part to play.
That actually leads me to my next question. Now, Taylor Sheridan, he writes these characters who are so tough, but like you said, they're vulnerable. And that's why we love his shows so much, right? So when you get a scene, do you already know it's going to carry more weight than what you're reading on the paper, what you're emotionally going to bring on screen?
Well, I think that, when you're reading the scripts, and obviously been following the story from its inception,
Right.
you have an idea of what you're going to bring or what you can bring to set. And then, you're standing across from Zoe or Nicole, and then it becomes a game of tennis where you're just listening and responding. And sometimes the scene goes in a completely different direction than you thought, because they're such terrific actors that, you just got to listen. And hopefully you're doing, I'm doing my job and making sure Neil's a human, a flushed out, and the relationship is real.
Okay, we're going to switch gears a little bit here, Dave. I'm a producer, so I love behind the scenes stuff too. So I have to know, who makes you break most on set? Is it Zoe?
Zoe is hilarious and exceptional. She's an exceptional human being. The girls, our daughters, the two actresses that play our daughters, Hannah and Sally, they're teaching us all, Zoe and I, like what the TikToks are, and it's really, we have a lot of fun all together. And I've also become such friends with the rest of the cast over the years that, and it doesn't always happen in television, but there's no weak links. We are all friends and really enjoy being a part of this show and being friends.
I honestly think that shows up on screen. You become friends, you become a family, and that translates when people are watching it. Okay, I have to ask you about the fans now. So what do they ask you about most? Do they check on Neil, or do they just want to know if Joe's ever going to tell him anything?
Yeah, I think I've been given more hugs, the sympathy for Neil. But like I said before, I think Taylor has done such an amazing job of sort of creating this world of family members that have to deal with their significant others being gone and being more or less in harm's way. And it was interesting. I actually got to talk to a spouse of a relative of somebody who's in the special forces, and he was saying that he's more worried about her mental health, and I thought that was so interesting because it was just another little layer that I really hadn't put my finger on, because obviously I'm sort of playing pretend, but that's an incredibly powerful and insightful nugget for me and for Neil.
Right. It's beautiful too. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Okay, last question before I let you go, Dave. If Neil had to survive a Lioness mission, not as a CIA operative, just as himself, how long is he lasting?
That's a great question. I'd like to say till the end, because I think Neil is also He's a pediatric surgeon, works with kids with cancer, and you gotta be a strong human being to go to work and save kids every day. But maybe I'll just like kind of get behind someone and just sort of ride their six, not in the face, so we'll see, but hopefully season 11 we get Neil out there in the field.
Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today, Dave, and congratulations on the new season.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having me, and I think everyone's going to really love this season for sure.
I think so too. Take care. We'll see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
You up for it? I'm up for it.
You can catch Dave in season 3 of Lioness with new episodes streaming every Sunday on Paramount+. When we come back, getting parents the essentials that they need for baby and how you can help. Welcome back. WeCycle is an organization working to get help for the essentials to babies during Diaper Awareness Week and all year long. With me, we have Lindsay Zabak. Am I saying that right? Yeah. Perfect. I want to make sure I get it right. And Morgan Seibel.
You got it.
Yes.
Nobody
Love
ever
getting
gets
names
it right.
Okay, Lindsay, what does WeCycle do for the community?
WeCycle is a nonprofit. We provide essential supplies to infants and toddlers across the state of Colorado. So everything like diapers, strollers, car seats. We run the gamut, and we also operate Colorado's largest diaper bank.
Unbelievable. And I was just telling you guys off camera, the amount of money you have to spend and the affordability right now, it is off the chart. So I'm so excited to talk with you guys. Morgan, tell us about the diaper need that's going on. As I said, is it the price? Is there a shortage?
It's everything. So diapers are expensive.
Yeah.
They cost upwards of $100 a month for families.
Dang.
And 1 in 2 families with diaper-age children experience diaper need, meaning
Really?
they don't have enough diapers to keep their baby clean, dry, and healthy.
1 in 2? Oh my, that's unbelievable.
And they just go through them so quickly. So
Yeah.
they need between 7 and 10 diapers a day.
Wow.
And unfortunately, when families are forced to ration diapers, they have to extend time between changes, and it's not good for babies or caregivers.
I was going to say it's uncomfortable for both, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Morgan, Diaper Awareness Week is coming up. Tell us how WeCycle tackles Diaper Awareness Week.
Yeah, we have lots of ways for families to get involved and help support and provide diapers to other families that can benefit from them in our community. This year, we're extending Diaper Need Awareness Week to a whole month for the month of September.
Smart.
And folks can host their own diaper drives. We have a portal that you can do both a virtual and in-person diaper drives to raise diapers for WeCycle. People can go and purchase diapers from our own diaper page, which allows us to buy them by the truckload of diapers.
Oh, wow.
And also that means we're able to get about double the number of diapers because we're buying them at that wholesale pricing. And then we have diaper packing parties that you can host and help pack supplies for us, and so we can get those out to people that need them.
Amazing. Moms and dads should be part of this house. I mean, I could make that a fun party.
It's a lot of fun. You should host one.
I think. Yeah. Like there could be I mean, it could be fun.
Yeah.
Okay, Lindsay, my viewers want to help. They're so good at helping, and I heard there's a diaper packing get-together as we're talking about. How do we schedule this with you?
Yes, so from now all the way through September, and really anytime. We'll do these packing projects anytime you want us to. So basically the way we get diapers either donated or purchased, they're not always in the right quantities for distribution to families. So we need to repackage them into units of 25. So we're allocating them out equally amongst all of the families we serve. So when you make a $500 donation, we will reach out to you to schedule your packing party or project. And you'll just want to bring together your community, whether it's your school community, your friends, your neighbors, what have you. And we'll bring 3,000 diapers to you, and then you will break down the boxes and make them into the bags of 25.
Amazing.
So you want to make a couple?
I'm going to make a diaper bag right now. So follow, and they know I'm clumsy, so don't worry. Okay, go ahead.
So you start by making piles of 5, because that makes it super
1, 2, 3,
easy
4. Okay.
to put them in the bags. So we already did that for you.
Okay, thank you.
Pre-counted.
I'm not a math person, so thank you.
And then you're just going to want to line them vertically.
Vertically.
In the bag.
Okay, I've already. Wait, hold on.
Push them together.
So it's all vertical.
It's all vertical, like a straight row.
So it's going like this, you guys, okay? I know you know what vertical means. Okay, that was insulting. Okay. I love these Winnie the Poohs.
They're so cute, right?
I know.
And the last one, sometimes you gotta turn it and really push them down.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Everyone wait. Okay. And then do you push this one in vertically as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Just gotta squeeze them together.
I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. It's not pretty, but I got it.
And then you fold it over, make it nice and tight.
Take this off.
Take the sticky off. And
Okay,
then
I've already messed this up. Everything's fine.
You got it?
Everything's fine.
You got it. It
Kelly's
looks
saying, oh
great.
no. Okay, well,
I did it.
You did it.
Now you just gotta slap a label on it.
oh, smart.
You have a
I got
label
one?
right there.
Okay.
Yep, you got one.
WeCycle's a great name for it too. I think that's so cute. And then there is different sizes, right?
There are different sizes.
Okay.
So when we bring you a project or a party, it will be one size. So you don't have
Okay.
to worry about figuring out, oh, am I making a 2-bag or a 3-bag? So all of these are size 3, so you'll just write a size 3.
And what is size 3? Is that 3 months?
It just depends on
Because
the
of the
kid.
size.
Yeah, it
As the
depends on
size.
the kid,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm so bad at this. Okay. Look at this, you guys. You can all help out. And again, as I said, everything is so pricey right now. This could give parents such a weight off their shoulders. WeCycle needs your help during Diaper Awareness Week. You can donate, or as I said, host a diaper packing event. Honestly, it could be really fun. For info and more, go to wecycle.org or call 720-319-7792. It's also on Instagram at wecycle.co. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so happy that you guys are doing this. So many parents in need. Thank you so much. All right, your neighborhood gets taken over by dinosaurs. First of all, good luck to you. And second of all, you are in good company with the new movie, The End of Oak Street. While the predators try to eat you, why not get some good eats yourself? After the break, the special blue pan pies tied to this new flick. So smart, so cool. Welcome back. If you are still planning out your weekend, I want you to head to the theaters to check out The End of Oak Street. It's starring Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. Here's a look at the trailer.
Anybody else see that weird light last night?
What weird light?
The wind was blowing all crazy. Starbuck was freaked out and barking.
Could have been lights from a helicopter.
Or a UFO. Aliens.
Shut up, Dad.
Water's not working.
Looks like the whole neighborhood's lost power.
What the hell is that?
We can't leave.
I think that our neighborhood, our house, our whole street has moved.
How the hell is that even possible?
Get out of there! Run!
What the hell's going on?
Get inside now!
I just heard a gunshot.
I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright.
Gather supplies. Grab anything you can use as a weapon. What are we gonna do?
We're gonna survive.
Okay, you can see if they survive on Friday. But to celebrate the release, we have a special guest. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our terrifying T-Rex friend. Okay, come on up, be careful, okay? And I see, Dino, that you've brought some pizzas here. Thank you so much for bringing them. Okay, I'm gonna show the audience here. How you doing? You doing okay? Okay, great. So I hear you brought, hold on, where is the opening? Oh, here we go. I opened it the wrong way. Everybody, we have the herbivore for the brontosauri and the carnivore. Okay, I want you to point, Dino, to which one you like best. I have a feeling, get this. So this is all from Blue Pan. You like the carnivore. So this is all from Blue Pan Pizza, and they're doing this in relation to the movie, which I'm super excited about. I also want to know, you can try these only for a limited time. Can you reach the slices with your little T-Rex hands? Okay, and we're gonna, no, that's a good, it's a hard no. He's gonna get it later in the show. Amazing. Of course, or better yet, we want you to grab them before or after the flick because I have some vouchers to give away. Enter now by sending an email to mycoco@9news.com. Just put the word dino in it, that's right, in the subject line. Winners will be chosen at random and contacted later. I love this. Thank you for being here, Dino. Thanks for your company, Colorado, and for watching the #1 rated, longest running lifestyle show in Colorado. We also want to thank A1 Broadcast for sponsoring their segment on the show. Woo! What an hour we have had. Bright nights, movie makers, diapers, and dinosaurs. I can't think of a better way to end the show than with a song from Megan from Musicians on Call. We're going to point to her dyno. With her here is the song The Catch That Got Away. All right, we're going to hype over here.
Rusty hooks in my tackle box, fishing line on slick gray rock, clouds all rolling in on an ocean that never ends. I'm doing fine, I take the bait, cast my line and I wait. All these things and this view, still I somehow think of you. I remember when we were young, on the dock in the summer sun, green behind the gills, chasing thrills. I made mistakes that I regret, heartaches I can't forget. I didn't know then what I know now, wish I could change it somehow. I couldn't make you stay, the catch that got away. I couldn't make you stay, the catch that got away. Now it's too late, time wouldn't wait. So much I never said, you moved on but I never did. I guess that's life the way it goes. Throw the line and watch it go. For what it's worth, I still miss you and always will. I couldn't make you stay, the catch that got away. I couldn't make you stay, the catch that got away. Out on the horizon there's a boat headed west, but it'll pass me by like all the rest. 'Cause I couldn't make you stay, the catch that got away. I couldn't make you stay, the catch that got away.
Unbelievable. I want to thank Megan once again. Please visit musiciansoncall.org to see all the ways you can get involved. I'm going to be a volunteer. You can too, either by playing music or donating to the mission. Well, that'll do for a crazy edition of Colorado in Company. I want to say we had a great time with you, and we're going to do a bye with T-Rex Arms. You guys ready? 1, 2, bye!